Next game on the list, we have Eagles versus 49ers. Surprisingly, the Eagles are favored by 4.5.
Home team gets 3, so yeah, that makes sense.
Hmm. It's
The
interesting.
49ers are dealing with a lot of injuries.
They are.
The Eagles, they do seem to get their stuff kind of together in the playoffs. They do have the health advantage, the roster advantage. I'd give the coaching edge to the 49ers, though. And that's what I think is going to come down to in this game. But man, it's hard to pick against the Eagles because it's such a huge question mark. Because if they just do the same thing they've been doing all year, I do think the 49ers can get on them. But we see how the 49ers got against a top tier defense. And the Eagles defense is still good, especially Jalen Carter back in the mix. He's healthy. Jalen Hunt is making plays. Jordan Davis is having a career year. Quinyon Mitchell is still a shutdown corner. Like, I think I'm going to go with the Eagles, man. Like, I
Whoa.
don't want to. I hate it,
Really?
but I think I'm going to go with the Eagles, man. I don't think
Hmm.
San Francisco got enough this year.
Really? So what
I
would your
think Brock
score
Purdy,
be?
we might get one of those Brock Purdy pumpkin games.
What would your score be if like how do you see the game playing out?
Honestly, it probably wouldn't. I'd say it's not going to be a high scoring game in my opinion. The Eagles, they might get, I'd say like 18-14 or something. Like this is going to be one of them type games. The total for the game is only 44, so Vegas don't even think this is going to be a high scoring affair. Plus, it's going to be in the elements, but the weather shouldn't be terrible on Sunday. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'm going Eagles.
You make a lot.
I don't know if they cover 4.5 though, but I'm going Eagles.
You make a lot of valid points. This is tough. This is really tough. But I think one of the things that gives me hope for the 49ers is the fact that their defense held Seattle to 13 points. The fact that their defense held that prolific offense, because they've been a pretty good offense the entire season, and they have a pretty good play caller as well. The fact they were able to hold that offense, albeit division rival, but still a really good team, number one seed. It's only 13 points. Why can't they replicate that against the Eagles? I know it's a playoff setting, but we already know that Eagles offense is very limited in what they can do. The scheme is very predictable. I think this season, I believe in the history of the NFL, I believe they were like number one in hitch routes. I think they ran the most hitch routes maybe in NFL history. So that just lets you know how predictable their offense is. Um, I think at the end of the day, it comes down to who protects the football. It's always going to come down to that. I think whoever protects the football, whoever makes the three biggest plays wins the game. I think I'm going to go with the
I think
49ers.
honestly, I just think the Eagles just run down their throats. The
Really?
49ers run defense isn't great.
When's the last
Charbonnet
time the
and
Eagles
Kenneth
have done that,
Walker,
though?
um,
That's my thing. When's the last time the Eagles have been dominant in the run game?
dang, I want to say it wasn't that long ago they beat somebody with mostly running the ball. What
Was
team?
it was that the Bills where Jalen Hurts didn't complete a pass in the second half?
Nah, because Saquon only had 68 yards that game, so it wasn't them. It was if it was the Commanders, I'm not counting it because the Commanders are terrible.
He did have a
Raiders were
long
terrible
run.
too.
I forgot what game that was. He did have a long run. People are like, "Oh, there's the explosive run finally." I forgot what game
Yeah,
that
I
was.
don't know what game that was. I'm looking through the game logs and I ain't seeing it yet, so it might be a figment of my imagination. But they gotta rely on the run game because Jalen Hurts, the passing game just hasn't been where it needs to be.
Yeah, I got 49ers, man. I know the defense has been a bit shaky, but I think the coaching, I think they have an advantage in coaching. I think they have an advantage at quarterback. I think Purdy is better than Jalen Hurts. That's just me. I think he's
So the
a
Eagles
better.
fans, they're gonna storm the
I
comments.
I don't care. I don't care. I think he's a better anticipatory thrower. I think he goes through his reads a lot better. I think he's better at extending plays. That's my opinion. Now, Jalen Hurts, he's obviously a better scrambler, but that's about it, really. I think Purdy's just better at throwing the football than him. But Yeah, I think 49ers offense, I like their offense. I think defensively they can hold it together, bend but not break. Give me the 49ers this game on an upset. Give me an upset. I think it's going to be close, but I think give me 49ers an upset.
I wouldn't be mad at it.